Welcome to Heartbeat Academy. Today we're going to do a quick little tutorial about some of the updates that you can make yourself to your own record and to records connected to your organization from the dashboard. So you can see here you're logged in as Heartbeat Testing. That's the account that we're using to take a look at things. And the organization you see is Test ABC Medical Clinic is the name. And maybe that name is not quite right. Maybe something went wrong on that. So you can update that. You can also update the address, the phone number, and the email address very easily just by clicking Edit here. So that organization name, let's say that it's actually AAA. And that phone number wasn't quite right either. You can add that. And maybe that primary email address has changed for some reason. Or the street address. When all of that's in correctly, you can go ahead and hit save. And it'll take you back to that dashboard where you can see that that information has been updated. The organization name, the address, the phone number, the email address, all of that. You can also see what employees are included. So you're logged in as Heartbeat Testing right now. Or I'm logged in, excuse me. I'm logged in as Heartbeat Testing right now. So that's where that's putting me. It looks like there's another employee, Test Minor, and she's a media person. But it looks like maybe everything in here is correct, but she doesn't have a username and password set up. I can tell because I have the option to create a user account for her. So let's go ahead and do that. Update that user account, create one of those. Let's put in a username here and just make the password something easy to remember, something that you can make sure that you'll be able to get into. And you can check availability here to see if the username is available or not. This one is, which is great. So we'll go ahead and add that. Now, if I were to give that username and password to that individual, she would be able to log in and get access to everything on the Heartbeat Services website that is exclusive to affiliates because she is connected to the organization and she now has a user account. You can also add entirely new employees. Let's say that you're adding a board member. Let's say you've elected a new board chair. We don't need all of the information, but it's a good idea to include as much as you have. But most importantly, we want to make sure that we have an email address for that person and that their job title and contact position are filled out, because that is how they're going to get all of the Heartbeat emails that keep you up to date, make your organization, give your organization the information it needs to continue to work effectively and innovate and do new things, discover new things. So, okay, we're going to go ahead and save that. And we get now that board chairperson is signing, is registered up here, and all set. You can also add a user account for that person because that's how they will get the access to the things online that they don't currently have access to, just being registered with your organization. So they'll get emails in this way, but they may find that when there is protected content on our website, that they can't sign in to see the complete articles that are referenced and linked to in those emails. So that's why you would want to set up a user account for that person as well. So that's adding to your organization and to your employees. You can also manage your membership from here, your Heartbeat affiliation. You can go ahead and hit renew now down in this membership area on your affiliation. And that will take you to a form that it's really important to fill out in its entirety. And the reason that that's so important, we need information like, let's see, information like hours of operation is really essential. We absolutely need to be able to provide that, because this is what will be pulled for option line. So when your organization shows up on option line, we want to make sure that those hours of operation are correct. And this is what it will use to update that. Same for what kind of services are included in your organization. That goes up here. There's a drop-down menu. Might be working with abortion pill reversal in your center. Might be working with adoption support, might be referring out for adoptions. You might be providing material aid. You might have a thrift shop or something like that that's built to provide material aid. You might have parenting classes or peer counseling, pregnancy tests, STD testing or treatment, ultrasound. This will also show up on option line, and that's why we need that filled out. So that's how you get your affiliation up to date and keep your records up to date. If you have questions on this, you can always email us at support@heartbeatinternational.org. Thank you for your attention today.